good guys. So we'll see we'll see the grammar part and all. So you can focus somewhere. Okay. And the focus I have in my life. So yeah, focus can act as noun and verb both. Addition, TION, always your noun. The revenue of the company, the revenue, noun. The context, noun. In this context, in that context, reduction, TION, any word that ends with TION, noun. You can differ, V1. High and low is your adjective. High blood pressure, low blood pressure, okay. I'm not getting any other words, so yeah. So article is there, so we need a noun, singular noun, noun with no s and consonant also. Okay, so this cannot come for the first one because it's vowel. It starts with this. You can keep focus on, you can keep this one on, you can keep this on, you can also keep this on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 options to choose from for this one. Noun with no s and consonant. If next to n we need vowel, so next to a we need consonant. Now the article is there, garden is there, so we need a noun and garden is your adjective. So again we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options to choose from. Here we can write anything because the is there. Now here no, as is your subordinate conjunction. Okay, this is your extra information because there is a comma. There is your subject, is your verb, little information is your object, as is your subordinate conjunction, to what extent is your collocation. Okay, various types is your subject, 1, plants is your subject, dash in cooling potential and how, object, we need a verb with no s. Why? Because first subject is plural, so verb with no s. Once you see the subject verb agreement, once you go through that subject verb agreement and auxiliary verb, it will make sense. So always take first subject beside the agreement. We never use if it's planned also, no, it will be, we will always take this one. It's plural, so it's verb with no s, verb on its own form. Then after that, and how is your subordinate. Okay, it's fan voice also, but yeah, there must be something. So certain planting combination, subject, may is your model auxiliary verb. Next to model auxiliary verb, we write P1. Cooling under a dash scenario and dash rainfall. It's all your object. So rainfall is your noun. We need an adjective. Here it's very easy. So noun for noun, we have 5 options. For this, we have 4 options. For V1, we have focus and we have deferred. For this one, we have 2 options to choose from. And for last one also, we have 2 options to choose from, high and low. So we need to understand. So what they're talking about, green spaces. Imagine green spaces. Okay, it's very important that you imagine. Green spaces contribute significantly to a dash of soil and aerial temperatures during spells of hot weather. What happens when there is green spaces? It contributes significantly to dash of soil and air temperatures. Temperature will go up or go down. It will go down, right? Green spaces will make sure the temperature goes down. So goes down, synonym of goes down, noun, focus, no, addition, no, renew, no, context, no, reduction is yes, decrease, going down. So first one is reduction of aerial and soil temperatures during the spell of hot weather. So contributing to human well-being. So what happened at the end of the day? Contributing to human well-being. In the garden dash, there is, however, little information as to what extent various types of plants dash in cooling potential and how certain planting combination may maximize cooling under a scenario dash rainfall minimal water inputs. So under garden dash, under garden focus, not making sense. Under garden addition, no. Under garden revenue, here we are not talking about any money. It's not about profits, loss. It's not about company's revenue. It's not making sense here. And then context, yes. If you see green spaces, garden context, makes sense. Synonym. In the garden context, there is, however, little information as to what extent various types of dash in their something. Where types of plants focus in their cooling potential or differ in their cooling potential. Differ in their cooling potential and how certain planting combination may maximize cooling. Maximize, okay. Maximize cooling under a scenario of dash rainfall and minimal water input. So when we need that most, you know, various types of plants differ in cooling potential and how certain plant combination may maximize cooling under a scenario of when there is high rainfall or low rainfall. Low, no, because minimal water inputs also there. No? So low rainfall and minimal water input is there. So we need to understand planting combination may minimize, may maximize, sorry, not minimize, may maximize cooling under a scenario of low rainfall and minimal water inputs. Clear, guys?